I'm very happy that we can set up such a good stage for the esports topic in 2020 at the ISPO Munich. We have several activations here. The one activation is at the entrance east, and the second one is in the hall C6 in the team sports area. So, what we want to show you is what the ISPO does for the esports people, for the esports industry, to combine those worlds, the traditional sports industry with the new topic of esports. I would like to give you an overview about different topics. The first topic is the ISPO Network. Saskia will give us some insights. What is the ISPO all about, and what is the important topic of esports in the ISPO ecosystem? And the second topic is really the mission of ISPO in esports. What are we doing? What is the profit we can give to the sports industry with all the topics we are learning, with all the topics we are growing at the moment. We have several activations done in the last year, and we would like to show you what the activations on ISPO Munich are. Okay, Saskia, please, can you give us a short overview what the ISPO is all about? ISPO has an anniversary, 50 years of ISPO, 50 years of a trade fair for the sports industry. So, what is the central topic of the ISPO network?
Thank you, Marcus. For sure, I will do that. ISPO is not only a trade show. It's a sports business network, and we choose our vision, which is to make sports the central driver in all of us. So this is why we choose that, because we think that sports is bigger than sports business. Sports should be accessible to all of the people. All people should do sports, and sports has a power that could unify people. So that's why we have the mission to make sports the central driver in all of us. And how we do that? By accelerating the global evolution of sports and through valuable connections. So this is what we offer. This is our portfolio. So all of our products, all of our solutions have the goal to create valuable connections. So we have trade shows, which are, as here, ISPO Munich. We have 2 trade shows in Shanghai, in China, one in Beijing, one in Shanghai. We have our summer show, which is called Outdoor, which concentrates on outdoor sports. We have solutions which accelerate and give you access to different kind of markets, like startup competition, which is called Brand New. We have an open innovation platform with where we involve consumers to create new products. And we have a lot of more other things like ispo.com, which is our insights and news portal where we distribute content from all topics of sports. So this is the whole plan of ISPO Munich. You can all find that in the visitor planner as well, so that's where I don't want to give so much details. So, and this is the visitor development. So we nearly have 80,000 visitors here during ISPO Munich. So a huge network of sports professionals. So why esports as a topic at ISPO Munich, or a topic of ISPO? So So as you all know, esports is a very large growing market. So, and we looked for sure deeper into esports, and we found out that esports meets most of all criteria than with traditional sports. So we have mental topics. It's a mental, because sports is not only for us, it's not only a physical activation, it's only a mental activation. So we have it's international. As you can see here, I won't give too much detail from every topic, but most of all these criteria are fulfilled by eSports. So, and that's why we said, okay, if in our definition eSports is sports, then we have for sure integrated in our network, and that's why we do it.
Yeah, and it's a big phrase to say that eSports is regularly sports, and eSports is part of the ISPO network. What was the first touch points you had with eSports, and what is the topics we talked with Tobi Gröber, with Jeanette Loos. Why is it so important for ISPO to grow it?
Yeah, as I said, it's a growing market, and for sure we have to decide, or we have to have a very good look at what kind of topics we can offer to our customers. So, and eSports reaches consumers or a target group other media channels don't reach. So there's a chance for our customers to get involved with new target groups, younger target groups, which they don't reach by television or something like that. And there are new business opportunities. There's so much business opportunities in eSports, which we want to educate to our customers so they have a chance to get involved in this topic.
Yes, and that are the three strategy points we developed. The one is to give the partners and the business network of ISPO a further education with academy topics and so on. The second topic, that's something we are building at the moment. It's to get an eSports digital, but a real point of emotion. People can look into the eSports topic, have some competitions to follow. And the third topic, I think, is a very, very important topic to grow up concepts for the industry and for the retail.
Yeah, exactly.
We did many things in the last month. So what have been your highlights, Saskia?
Oh yeah, we started with eSports at the ISPO Munich last year. So we had a special area within ISPO Digitize where we have a lot of panels and discussions, where we have a lot of activations and so much response, positive response, so that we go deeper into this topic. So we had a summit at the ISPO Digitize summit with also panels and workshops, so to educate our customers. We were at the DreamHack, we were in Vienna, so we were at a lot of events during the last year to tell about our approach. Yeah,
and what we really we had the chance to grow this topic very rapidly. So we did the ISPO Munich in 2019 with 3 days of tournaments and the summit program, but it was a very special chance to grow up the first eSports and gaming festival in Bavaria. It was in July 2019. It's called the ESCOM Electronic Sports Competition, as you see on the stage. And we did 3 days of community-driven, really great competitions with Schalke 04, with SK Gaming. We had all the stars on stage, and it was a huge success, I think, for the first step to grow up these topics. The second topic we will talk later about is that we had the chance to give the ISPO digital channels the chance to be a broadcaster with Rocket League. Rocket League is one of the fastest growing topics in the young target group, and the ISPO got into a Unileague, that's a German-speaking league for e-football, and we will see the finals of this tomorrow on this stage. So we did do some concepts for the industry. It was mostly to grow up touch points in the retail with Rocket League, with Hologate, with VR experiences, with physical eSports topics. At the moment we have an activation too with the ISPO Munich Sports Week. It's a Globetrotter in Munich. They play Hado. It's a new sports from Japan. It's an augmented reality sports. If you have interest in this topic, just visit our booths in the Hall C6 Team Sports area. So, what has been the activations exactly? We had the eSports arena at the ISPO Munich 2019. And what you see here is very important to understand why this strategic topic is so important for the ISPO network, for the digital network. As you see, we have had about 300,000 people watching the program on Twitch. It was the first time ISPO did the stream on Twitch. Now, as we are presenting here, the Twitch account, which had about 1 million views at this moment, is broadcasting these events we are doing at the moment. I think that was a big impact for you too, huh?
Yes, exactly. Because, to reach so much people in a very short time was amazing.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And we have had about 10.5 million contacts in the media reach with this topic. It was really amazing to see what happened. We did the eSports arena, and all the traditional broadcasters came up and wanted to show up what is growing, what is the eSports topic about, and I think that was a big success too.
Yeah.
The electronic sports competition, I would like to give you some figures too. We have had a really amazing social media reach with about 2.4 million people who saw these topics, interacted with them, and a really high engagement rate. So let's have a short look into the movie, please. Läuft. Ein paar mehr Leute.
Schlangen am Counter auf dem Messegelände in München. FIFA-Spieler aus Bayern, Tschechien, Österreich und der Schweiz wollen sich auf dem neuen eSports- und Gaming-Festival ESCOM bei ISPO Digitize messen. Profispieler, Vereinsspieler und Influencer aus der FIFA-Community haben sich auf den Weg nach München gemacht. Alle wollen hier ihr Können unter Beweis stellen.
Bisher sehr cool. Also ich glaube, man sieht sehr viel los, sehr viel Trubel. Und bisher haben alle Lust und macht Laune. Erstes Spiel auch gewonnen, deswegen ging gut los für uns.
Wir wollen auf jeden Fall das Turnier gewinnen. Aber wir sind jetzt auch gut in die Gruppe gestartet, 2 Spiele, 2 Siege und so muss es auf jeden Fall weitergehen.
Die ESCOM bei ISPO Digitize will der eSports- und Gaming-Community ein neues Zuhause geben. Hier sind eSports-Vereine aus der Umgebung genauso eingeladen wie Cosplayer und Profivereine. Am Freitagabend stehen SK Gaming Crime vs. Schalke 04 Academy in einem Showmatch auf der Bühne. Doch vorab schauen sich die Stars der Premier Tour in League of Legends die verschiedenen Anspielstationen vor Ort an.
I think it's quite nice. It's a lot of space, and it's really high quality here.
In einem Showmatch entscheidet die Geschäftsführer waren die Community Picks. Beim Clash Royale Turnier der A1 League duellieren sich über
We had a great value for the community because they had a chance to play each game, which is important in esports at the moment. It's League of Legends, Rocket League. We had FIFA on stage, but on experience stations too. And what the people told us was that they are really happy to find a place to meet up 3 days in Bavaria because it was the first time. And the really important topic for ISPO is to be an enabler for experience, to be an enabler for the young target group to really go in contact with them.
Exactly.
And as we've seen, it is okay, kleines short technical problem. Okay. And as we seen that we can interact with this young target group and give them a special place where they can meet up, we did the second step, the next step, to go into an interaction with the young target group. And the ISPO Network brought the license to distribute the Rocket League Champions League, RLCS, with the season 8. And if we look into it, it is one of the most important, or the important topic in Rocket League, with about 1 million euros of prize money, and all the big international teams are involved in this topic, and we had about 4,000 unique viewers in peak. To get into it, it is really, it's not easy to get on Twitch with localized content, with German content, so many people into the stream, and we had about 450,000 impressions of unique people who went into the stream. What was the feedback from ISPO side on this topic?
Oh, the first reaction, really? Are these the right figures? So no, we are really, really happy with these figures. So yeah. So that was the right step for us, which
And as you see here, it's a small summary of the feedback from the community, and the community is cheering at ISPO. They say, "Wow, we understand that you understand us. You are our enabler for this special content. So I want to interact with you." What does it mean? We grew up some topics like open innovation topic to plan with the community a new event. But we don't say, "Oh, community, just do that, that's good for you." No, we are in contact with the community, and so we grew up this topic to interact really and authentic with the community.
Yes.
How was the feedback on this topic?
that was great because we love our open innovation platform because we can create products or concepts the customers really want to have. So, and they are so involved and engaged to give us feedback and help us creating concept, new events by their own. So that's great.
So I think that's something our brands can learn with a step into the esports world. Ask the people what they want. Go in contact with them. Be authentic and get into a real conversation with those people who love to be in this sports topic. This year on ISPO Munich we have the stage, of course. On this stage we have a conference program, the Future of Sports Summit, but we also have some competitions. One competition is AMD Masters Rocket League competition. We do the third time really in this year. That's amazing too. It's with the great support of AMD. And the second one is the Unileague eFootball. We have tomorrow on stage 10 teams. And they play out a big cup to be the Unileague eFootball champion of 2020. Then we have a really special topic with our partner Fun with Balls. He will give his insights on the evolution of sports right after this. And we do a hackathon. And on this hackathon in Hall C6, students have the possibility to build a game. They're sitting down in teams and have the opportunity to build a game for the multi-wall of Fun with Balls. And the really special topic is that they have the chance to bring the game into a conversion with visitors of ISPO. They test it with the visitors of ISPO, and that's something we think It's real authentic and gives everyone a good chance to interact with new topics, give the feedback, and really, we all know the social media ping, you get into a message, you like it or you don't like it and you swipe it away, but you don't come into an interaction, into in contact. And that's something we want to grow with the topic of esports, and I think we are on a good way in it. Then we have a new cup, it's a ESCOM Cup X3. We call it the new triathlon, where people had the chance to go street soccering, then have a Volta tournament, and after it, Hardo. I would really say, go to Hall C6 and have a look on these activations, because you have fun, you will sweat out, because it's really hard to do these sports, and I think it's a good experience to go in. So, I think the story of esports and the story of brands going into the esports topics is just in the beginning. Esports is an older topic, of course, but the professionalization and the engagement brands do at the moment is getting higher. The brands are growing to involve their activities in esports. Yes. What is the strategy of ISPO for the next weeks, months, years? What can you give us for an insight on ISPO strategy?
So what we want to do is for sure get even more involved in the esports topic. So that will be a topic which won't go away anymore. So it's part of our ISPO network, and we want to get more and more involved in this topic. So,
yeah. Saskia, thank you very much for the insights. And if you want to go into contact with us, just ping us an email or a mobile WhatsApp or something. We are really open to talk about these topics. And the interaction to develop topics together with a good partner network is the key to be authentic in this young sports community. Thank you very much.
Man hat es ja schon in allen Industrien und überall auf der Welt gesehen, dass wenn Firmen oder wenn Industrien nicht rechtzeitig auf einen gewissen Zug und auf gewisse Trends aufspringen, sie irgendwann nie mehr hinterherkommen und komplett aus dem Rennen sind.
Für uns war die ISPO 2020 Munich ein voller Erfolg. Es waren sehr aufregende und ereignisreiche Tage. Wir hatten viele Events hier, die unterschiedlichste Emotionen geweckt haben, die unterschiedlichsten Zielgruppen angesprochen haben. Aber man sieht hier, dass einfach E-Sports und klassische Sportindustrie passen zusammen, und wir freuen uns jetzt schon auf die nächsten Auflagen.
Also ich denke, dass E-Sports zukünftig eine ziemlich große Rolle spielen wird. Gerade wenn ich so sehe, was Hardo, diese Virtual Reality Games machen, das ist einfach ungeheuer spannend und nimmt einfach viele, viele junge Menschen mit in Sport und bringt sie zur Bewegung. Und deswegen denke ich, dass das schon ein zukunftsträchtiger Bereich ist, auch jetzt gerade hier auf der ISPO.
Also ich finde es enorm wichtig, dass E-Sports auf der ISPO ist. E-Sports ist ja, die meisten sagen ja Computergaming, aber es zeigt einfach, wie unser Hirn funktioniert. Und Sportarten sind ja auch nur Spiele modifiziert auf den Körper. Das heißt, was die Sportindustrie noch wirklich lernen muss von E-Sports, wie schnell man etwas groß machen kann, wie man Leute massiv motiviert, an irgendwas teilzuhaben, mitzumachen, sich gegenseitig zu messen und so weiter. Da muss jeder verstehen und da muss jeder hinschauen, weil das Ding wächst so schnell und ist so verdammt geil. Wenn die Leute das immer noch so abtun als dieses, naja, okay, das geht einfach nicht mehr. Das ist wie wenn man früher gesagt hätte, Pferde und Auto. Da gab es dann auch immer noch ein paar Leute, die sagen, ich habe doch Pferde, brauche ich nicht. Man muss sich aber damit beschäftigen.
Ich
finde es gut, dass eSport auf der ISPO vertreten ist, denn eSports gehört genau hierhin. Die ISPO ist die größte Sport-Business-Messe Europas und eSports ist Sport. Das muss man verstehen. eSports-Marketing funktioniert sehr ähnlich zum normalen Sportsmarketing.
Wir reden hier von einem Phänomen, würde ich sagen, momentan noch, was uns in der Zukunft sicher noch weiter begleiten wird und was ja, die Stadien der Zukunft füllt. Da bin ich mir persönlich ganz sicher.
Wir sind besonders stolz auf die diesjährigen Aktivierungen zur ISPO Munich 2020. In 2019 hatten wir schon eine designierte eSports Arena. Dann haben wir ein eigenes eSports Festival umsetzen können. 3-Tages-Festival in München im Juli. Und zur ISPO Munich 2020 wurde jetzt alles noch mal viel größer. Wir haben erweitert. Wir haben hier eine eSports-Bühne, wo wir durchgehend Fachvorträge am Vormittag und am Nachmittag haben. Und dann geht es in Turniere. Wir haben die AMD Masters Rocket League umgesetzt. Wir haben die Unileague eFootball, ein ganz, ganz spannendes Thema, umsetzen dürfen und sind besonders halt eben begeistert, wie der Zulauf hier an der Bühne gerade stattfindet.